Yo, Giants Nation, buckle up, because we're diving into the heart of Big Blue's 2025 season with some spicy updates that'll have you on the edge of your seat. Picture this: a franchise itching to rise from the ashes of a brutal 3-14 season, a shiny new quarterback in the mix, and a coaching staff under fire. Are we on the cusp of a New York Giants renaissance, or is this another chapter of heartbreak? Let's unpack the latest drama surrounding our beloved Giants. From a quarterback battle to a defense poised to wreak havoc. Hit that play button, because this is going to be a wild ride. What's good, Giants fans? It's your boy, repping the blue and red with every fiber of my being, here to break down the latest New York Giants news that's got the fan base buzzing. If you're as pumped as I am about the 2025 season, you're in the right place. We're talking about the coaching staff catching heat, rookie sensation Jackson Dart turning heads, and a revamped defense that could make opposing offenses tremble. So, grab your Giants gear, crank up the volume, and let's get into it. What's got you most excited about Big Blue this year? Drop it in the comments below. Let's kick things off with the elephant in the room. ESPN's Ben Solid just dropped a bombshell, ranking the New York Giants coaching staff. Head coach Brian Daboll, offensive coordinator Mike Kafka, and defensive coordinator Shane Bowen, dead last in the NFL. Ouch, Giants Nation, that stings. Solid's got no chill, pointing out that Daboll and Kafka haven't delivered consistently above average offense since their 2022 peak, when the Giants ranked 18th league-wide, averaging a decent 21.5 points per game. Fast forward to 2024, and the offense plummeted to 30th in total yards, 294.8 per game, and a dismal 31st in scoring, 16.1 points per game. Yikes. Solid's not wrong to call out the struggles. Poor quarterback play and an offensive line that's been a revolving door of chaos haven't helped. But here's the kicker. There's hope on the horizon, and it's wearing number 6. Who's ready to talk about Jackson Dart? Enter Jackson Dart, the Giants' first-round pick at number 25 in the 2025 NFL Draft. A dual-threat quarterback out of Ole Miss who's got the fan base dreaming of a brighter future. This kid's got swagger, accuracy, and a knack for escaping pressure. Think 4,279 passing yards and 29 touchdowns in his senior season, plus 1,541 rushing yards in college. The Giants traded up to snag him, and boy, was it a statement move by GM Joe Schoen and Daboll. The coaching staff is gushing over Dart's early performances, with quarterbacks coach Shea Tierney praising his instincts and spatial awareness. During minicamp, Dart was slinging touchdown passes and showing poise that belies his rookie status. But here's the plot twist. Russell Wilson, the veteran Super Bowl champ, is a confirmed starter for now, bringing leadership and a 1.5% interception rate from last season, 7th best in the league. So, when does Dart get a shot? Schoen says it's when the time's right. But with a tough 2025 schedule, some are whispering Dart could see the field sooner than expected if Wilson stumbles. What do you think, Giants Nation? Should Dart sit and learn, or is it time to unleash the rookie? Let's hear your take. Now, let's flip to the defensive side, where things are getting juicy. Shane Bowen's unit might have had a rough 2024, ranking 23rd overall, 346.8 yards per game, and a porous 26th against the run, 136.2 yards allowed per game. But Solid's got a soft spot for Bowen's creativity. The defensive coordinator's knack for mixing alignments and coverages to mask personnel issues has earned him some respect. And Giants Nation, this offseason overhaul has me hyped. The Giants drafted Penn State's Abdul Carter at number 3 overall, a pass-rushing beast compared to Micah Parsons with 12 sacks in his final college season. Pair him with Brian Burns, Kayvon Thibodeau, and Dexter Lawrence, and you've got a front 7 that's straight up terrifying. Add in Toledo's Darius Alexander, a 3rd-round pick with 90.3 run defense grade, and a revamped secondary featuring Paulson Adebo, Tyler Nubin, and Drew Phillips, and Bowen's got the tools to turn this defense into a turnover-forcing machine. Solid's holding off on a final judgment for Bowen's year 2, but I'm calling it now. This defense could be top 10 material. Who's the X factor on this D-line for you? Drop your pick in the comments. But let's not sugarcoat it. The Giants have work to do. The offense's 2024 struggles weren't just on the quarterbacks. The offensive line, despite some promise in training camp, is still a question mark. especially with Evan Neal's uncertain future after the team declined his fifth-year option. The addition of Purdue's Marcus Mbao in the fifth round adds depth. But can they protect Wilson or Dart long enough to let Malik Neighbors, Darius Slayton, and Wandale Robinson shine? Neighbors, by the way, is back to full health after a shoulder scare in camp, and he's already catching bombs from Wilson in practice. This receiving core could be electric, but it's on Dable and Kafka to scheme up ways to get them open. Solak sees pockets of innovation in their play calling, especially if Dart gets involved in the run game with his 1,541 college rushing yards. Imagine RPOs with Dart, Neighbors streaking downfield, and rookie running back Cam Skattebo bulldozing defenders. Speaking of Skattebo, he's turning heads in camp, catching a touchdown from Dart in 7-on-7 drills. Is this the spark the Giants' offense needs? Here's where the suspense builds, Giants Nation. The 2025 schedule is no joke. Early matchups against the Commanders' Jaden Daniels, the Eagles' championship defense, and a sneaky tough Saints squad could test this team's mettle. A 1-3 start like the past two seasons could crank up the heat on Dable, and fans might be chanting for Dart if Wilson falters. The Athletic's Dan Duggan notes that Wilson's leadership is undeniable. He's organizing dinners, workouts, and film sessions. But at 36, his mobility isn't what it used to be. 3.3% design runs last season compared to Daniel Jones' 10.1%. If the offense sputters, Dart's dual threat ability could force the coaching staff's hand. And let's not forget Jameis Winston lurking as a backup, ready to step in if injuries strike. This quarterback room is a soap opera waiting to unfold. Who's your QB1 for Week 1? And when do you think Dart takes over? Sound off below. Let's zoom out for a second and talk big picture. The Giants are in their 101st season, and the pressure's on Dable and shown to end a 13-year division title drought, the longest in the NFC. After a 3-14 disaster in 2024, the front office went all in, signing Wilson, Winston, and bolstering the defense with free agents like Chauncey Galston and Roy Robertson-Harris. The draft class, headlined by Carter and Dart, is earning high marks, with SI.com calling the Giants offseason winners. But Solak's ranking reminds us, potential means nothing without results. The coaching staff needs to prove they can turn this roster into a contender. Bowen's got the pieces to make the defense elite, but can Kafka and Dable unlock the offense? The Athletic reports Dart's already looking more comfortable in camp, completing 11 of 13 passes in one practice, but he's thrown a pick six too. The kid's got growing pains, but the upside is tantalizing. What's the one thing this coaching staff needs to fix to turn things around? Let's get that debate going in the comments. As we wrap this up, Giants Nation, let's talk about what's at stake. This season could be a turning point, a chance to silence the doubters and show the NFL that Big Blue is back. The defense, with Carter's explosiveness and Bowen's schemes, could be a game changer. The offense, with Wilson's experience, Dart's potential, and Neighbors' star power, has the pieces to climb out of the basement. But it all hinges on this coaching staff proving Solak wrong. I'm fired up, and I know you are too. Can the Giants shock the league and make a playoff push? Or will the growing pains of a young roster hold them back? I want to hear your bold predictions for 2025. Drop them below. And let's keep the Giants hype train rolling. Before I sign off, a quick shout out to Giants.com and The Athletic for the latest updates that helped shape this video. Check them out for more New York Giants news. And yo, Giants Nation, if you're feeling this energy, smash that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more Giants content every week. Share this video with your fellow fans, because we're building something special here. Let's go Big Blue. Until next time, keep bleeding blue, and let's make some noise in 2025.